took the young girl to church, never spoke of his name, never read her his word. Two non-believers walking lost in this world, took their baby with them. What a sad little girl. Her daddy drank all day and mommy did drugs, never wanted to play or give kisses and hugs. She'd watch the TV and sit there on the couch while her mom fell asleep and her daddy went out. And the drinking and the fighting just got worse every night. Behind their couch she'd be hiding. Oh, what a sad little life. And like it always does, the bad just got worse with every slap and every curse, until her daddy in a drunk rage one night used a gun on her mom and then took his life. And some people from the city took the girl far away to a new mom and a new dad, kisses and hugs every day. Her first day at Sunday school, the teacher walked in, and the small little girl stared at a picture of him. She said, I know that man up there on that cross. I don't know his name, but I know he got off. 'Cause he was there in my old house and held me close to his side as I hid there behind our couch the night that my parents died. And some people from the city took me so far away to my new mom and my new dad. We kiss and hug every day. Oh, what a beautiful life.
They said change your clothes, she said no I won't. They said comb your hair, she said some kids don't. And her parents' dreams went up in smoke. They said you can't leave, she said yes I will. They said don't see him, she said his name is Billy. She's on a roll and it's all uphill. She's a wild one with an angel's face. She's a woman child in a state of grace. When she was 3 years old on her daddy's knee, he said you can be anything you want to be. She's a wild one running free. She loves rock and roll, they said it's Satan's tongue. She thinks they're too old, they think she's too young. The battle lines are clearly drawn. She's a wild one with an angel's face. She's a
travel on. There's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I love you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hands. From Mozambique to those Memphis nights, Cabo Pass to Vancouver's lights. And knock me down and back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not a lonely man. There's no road I can hold, a road so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in, to tell her we're survivors. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Gimme, yeah. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. There was a distance between you and I. A misunderstanding once, but now we look it in the eye. There ain't no load that I can't hold. A road so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Tell her we're survivors. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Good morning, Cornbread.
Good morning, Beanz.
How are you this morning?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's been a wonderful morning. It's super foggy here this morning, though. But ridiculous sunrise this morning. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Good morning, Amber. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday morning.
Good morning, Kate. I hope you're off to a good morning.
Good morning, Ma. How are you, dear? I hope you were having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Mama D. I hope you're off to a good morning.
Good morning, Brittany and Jennifer. How are you? I hope you were having a wonderful mornings.
Good morning, Yvonne. I hope you're off to a good morning.
Good morning, DJ Ash. How are you, dear? I hope you were having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Heather. I hope you're off to a good morning.
And if you have not wished Nash a happy birthday, happy birthday, Nash. I hope you're having a wonderful day, little dude.
Happy birthday.
Good morning, Mama Roo. How is you? I hope you were having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Bill. I hope you're off to a good morning.
I hope everybody's off to a dope start to their day. If you have not got your eating stone word in, please do. Should we wake and bake cornbread?
Let's go.
Cheers, everybody. I hope everybody's having a dope morning.
I've been thinking about you all day, baby. Waiting on that sun to go down. What you say, I pick you up after work, slide over, we slip out to the outskirts of town. I got a blanket and a fifth of comfort, a little something to knock off the edge. It's supposed to get a little cool tonight. It looks like I'm gonna have to hold you tight. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be a long one. And if we're lucky, it's moving slow. I wouldn't mind if it lasted all night, lying next to you on that hillside. Let's go. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Let's go listen to the night train. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Let's go listen to the night train.
That's such a great fucking song.
Yes.
I love that whole album. It's so good. What does everybody know for their wonderful Wednesday morning? What do you got going on today, Cornbread?
Appointments. That's
Nice.
all I got.
Yeah, I work tonight. Other than that, just kind of hang out, work on some show stuff. Depending on what Kelsey's going on with Jinx today, she's going to try to do a Dabber Chick show. We got some new Guardians of Unity for this afternoon. Don't miss out on Method to Madness tonight. And of course, you got Sound Injection going on. If you have not got your Getting Stoned ordered in, please do. We got Amber with Getting, Kay with Stoned, Ma with Again, D with Brittany with My, Yvonne with Only, and Ash with Friends. Thank you, Yvonne. It's been a work in progress. I've been really enjoying it. It's try to work on it a little bit here and there, but I appreciate that. It's nice. It's nice to not be in a garage. It got freaking cold there for a few days, and I was like after I moved, I'm like, man, I'm glad I fucking don't have to deal with wood stove shit. All right, if you are not following Vicki Bowers, you are truly missing out. She is such a dope spirit, and she has such interesting, amazing content every day. She is all over the place. You can find her on all of the platforms. But much love, Vicki Bowers, and thank you for your sponsorship and support.
Each morning, the sun rises on more than a new day. It rises on everything that came before.
Moments of greatness, of discovery, of change, and sometimes of quiet resilience. From revolutions to reunions, from inventions to introspection, every date on the calendar carries its own legacy.
This Day in History by Vicki Bowers. A journey into the stories that built our world. One sunrise at a time.
Much love, Vicki B. Thank you. We are 1 minute out, everybody.
Let's go.
We'll smoke for 420. We got some This Day in History for this morning. We got morning speakerness. Nothing too crazy going on this morning, though. Happy 420, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers-a-roo.
Smoke weed every day.
Hey, drive safe, Kay.
Safe travels.
Come on. No. Oh my goodness, it's just getting worse already. Oh my gosh.
Good morning, Morgan. And she got her ball.
The hole is getting bigger.
Oh. Dang.
So I don't give a fuck. It's my ball. I do what I want.
Morgan's tearing that ball up.
Rawr, rawr, rawr. Send one in, one in.
Morgan.
Morgan. Oh man, well, we do have some This Day in History coming up. Should we play another tune and dive on in?
Let's go.
Good morning, CJ. How are you, dear?
Good morning, CJ.
Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Let's play some Kenny Chesney. Cheers.
You're going out with someone new. I'm going out with someone too. I won't feel sorry for me. I'm getting drunk, but I'd much rather be somewhere with you, laughing loud on the corner where I do, driving around Saturday night and make fun of me, singing my song out of a hotel room just to turn you on. Said pick me up at 3 a.m. You're fighting with your mom again, and I go somewhere with you. Yeah, I won't sit outside your house, wait for the lights to go out, call up an ex to rescue me, climb in their bed when I'd much rather sleep somewhere with you, like we did on the beach last summer when the rain came down and we took cover down in your car out by the pier. Laid me down, whispered in my ear, I hate my life, hold on to me. Oh, if you ever decide to leave, then I'll go. I can't go out every night of the week, can't go home with anybody I meet, but it's just a temporary high, 'cause when I close my eyes, I'm somewhere with you. Somewhere with me. If you see me out on the town and it looks like I'm burning it down, you won't ask and I won't say, but in my heart I'm always somewhere with you, laughing loud on the corner where I do, driving around Saturday night and made fun of me, singing my song out of a hotel room just to turn you on. Said pick me up at 3 a.m. You're fighting with your mom again, and I go. I can't go out every night of the week, can't go home with anybody I meet, but it's just a temporary high, 'cause when I close my eyes, I'm somewhere with you. Somewhere with you. Somewhere with you. I'm somewhere with you.
That's such a great song.
Yeah. Duh.
All right, Vicki B, what do you got for us this morning? It's crazy. It's the 19th of November already. What the fuck?
Welcome back. What a patchwork we have today. We have an International Day, a psychological syndrome, a historical speech, a sports milestone, a movie, a piece from the 70s, a song, and a quote. So grab your favorite cuppa, settle in, and let's have a look. Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for November 19th. November 19th is the 323rd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 324th in leap years, with 42 days remaining to the end of the year. Hey fellas, November 19th is International Men's Day. International Men's Day is a global awareness day for many issues that men face. The objectives for this day are set out in 6 pillars of International Men's Day. International Men's Day was conceived of in 1991 and inaugurated in 1992. It's been recognized on and off for a few years and on different days in some of those years, with the date of November 19th ultimately being chosen because November 19th was the birthday of Dr. Jerome Tilaksingh's father, Jerome being significant in reviving the day. And why? Well, he realized there was an International Women's Day and international days for boys and for girls and Father's Day, but there was no particular day set aside for men. And unlike International Women's Day, International Men's Day is not officially recognized by the United Nations. International Men's Day has been consistently recognized now since at least 2011, and there's a theme every year. 2025's theme is supporting men and boys. So, happy International Men's Day, all you men out there. Today's word is not a single word, but a phrase: Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is a noun that means the psychological tendency of a hostage to bond with, identify with, or sympathize with his or her captor. Stockholm Syndrome gets its name from a 1973 robbery attempt in Stockholm, Sweden, during which 4 bank employees were held hostage for 6 days. In that time, they developed sympathetic feelings toward their captors, such that they refused to testify against the bank robbers. The term Stockholm Syndrome was created by a Swedish criminologist and psychiatrist who felt that the bank employees had been brainwashed by their captors. Stockholm Syndrome has never been included in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, which is the American Psychiatric Association's classification system for psychological disorders, most likely because many feel that it falls under the umbrella of either trauma bonding or post-traumatic stress disorder. Stockholm Syndrome. And with that, President Abraham Lincoln traveled by train to Gettysburg yesterday in 1863 to speak at the dedication ceremony for the military cemetery at Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The 271-word talk that he gave on November 19, 1863, has come to be known as the Gettysburg Address and is considered one of the most influential speeches in American history. I hope they still teach this in school. I think it was around the 6th grade for me where we were all assigned to recite a portion of it. The Gettysburg Address. Brazilian soccer great Pelé, considered one of the greatest soccer players ever to take the field, scored his 1,000th professional goal in a game at Rio de Janeiro's Maracanã Stadium on November 19, 1969. On November 19th, 1975, a movie called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest opened in theaters. This movie, starring Jack Nicholson, was about a group of patients at a mental institution. It went on to become the first movie in 4 decades to win all 5 of the major Academy Award categories of Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director, Best Screenplay, and Best Picture. On November 19th, 1976, Patricia Campbell Hearst, a granddaughter of the legendary publishing magnate William Randolph Hearst, was released on bail pending the appeal of her conviction for participating in a 1974 San Francisco bank robbery that was caught on camera. That appeal was later denied, and Hearst went back to prison, where she stayed for almost 2 years until President Jimmy Carter commuted her sentence in 1979. After that, she married her former bodyguard and raised a family. And in 2001, President Clinton gave her a presidential pardon. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, she didn't quite just up and decide to rob a bank just for the heck of it. Being the daughter of a wealthy, influential family, she'd been kidnapped by an urban guerrilla group who wanted her for the notoriety and publicity that her family name would bring. The group did have some ransom demands, but the main reason they chose Miss Hearst was that they correctly figured they'd get massive news coverage of their actions, which they did. They kept her long enough that she most likely developed a case of Stockholm Syndrome, and of course, there's a lot more to that whole story. A lot happened, and I've told most of this out of order. But it was on November 19th, 1976, that Patty Hearst was released on bail pending appeal of her conviction. Today's song is called Charmaine. It's a lovely song written by Erno Rapi and Lou Pollock almost 100 years ago in 1926. It's been recorded by the likes of Guy Lombardo in 1927, the Harry James Orchestra in the 1940s, and Mantovani with his lovely cascading strings effect in the 1950s. There are many, many more releases of Charmaine, recorded by dozens of other artists throughout the decades, and it comes to our attention today because it's part of the soundtrack to the 1975 movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Charmaine, and the link that I've listed in the description is for the version from the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Goodness gracious, how about that? For today's quote, let's take the opener from the Gettysburg Address. And it goes a little something like this. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Abraham Lincoln. Of course, there's quite a bit more to it, but that's a good place to start, so there you go. Alrighty, y'all take care. Be good to each other. I'll see you next time. And a hearty and grateful shout out to these lovely folks who've bought me a coffee. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to add your name to that list, there is a link in the description where you too can buy me a coffee. Alrighty. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlists in the description. You can find me on BitChute, Facebook, Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, and X, as well as on a blog page called No Really. No Really. No Really. Consider following my Day in History page on Facebook if you're on Facebook. I also have a Patreon account now, or you can buy me a coffee. All those links are in the description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Much love, Vicki B. Thank you so much for this day in history every day. We super duper appreciate you. Please make sure that you are following Vicki on all of the platforms that she mentioned. Check out her Buy Me a Coffee. And definitely go check out her merch store. Get yourself a Distinct History sweatshirt or something. All right, our song of the day. And I think Pele met you, Mom. Yeah, I love the Distinct History so much. It's so perfect. Here we go. Yeah, that was fucking dope. I really enjoyed the shit out of that. Good morning, Deb. I hope you were having a wonderful morning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some digging and find some more. I really enjoyed the shit out of that. It reminded me of Everywhere at the End of Time without all the madness happening. Yes, absolutely. If you have not wished Nash a happy birthday, that is Heather's little cowboy. Much love, little dude. I hope you were having a wonderful birthday. You're probably on your way to school, though. All right, let's go with some more country music, everybody. I hope everybody's having a dope Wednesday morning. We do have our morning speaker coming up yet. Cheers, cheers, everybody.
A couple guys in first class on a flight from New York to Los Angeles, kind of making small talk, killing time, flirting with the flight attendants. 30,000 feet above could be Oklahoma. Just a bunch of square cornfields and wheat farms, man, it all looks the same. Miles and miles of back roads and highways connecting little towns with funny names. Who'd want to live down there in the middle of nowhere? They've never drove through Indiana, met the man who plowed that earth, planted that seed, busted his ass for you and me. You're caught a harvest moon in Kansas. They'd understand why God made those flyover states. I bet that mile-long Santa Fe freight train engineer seen it all. Just like that flatbed cowboy stacking U.S. steel on a 3-day haul. Roads and rails under their feet. Yeah, that sounds like a first-class seat on the plains of Oklahoma, with a windshield sunset in your eyes, like a watercolor painted sky. You think heaven's doors have opened, you'll understand why God made those flyover states. Take a ride across the Badlands, feel that freedom on your face, breathe in all that open space, and meet a girl from Amarillo. You'll understand why God made. You might even want to plant your stakes in those flyover states.
That's such a dope song. I love Living in a Flyover State. Man, the lyrics in that song are so fucking good. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday morning. We'll play a song and dive into our morning speaker. I got a good one picked out for us this morning. I'm very country music-y this morning. I'm very, farming this morning. So cheers, everybody.
I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to a farmer's daughter. I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my plower, chug-a-lug-a-lugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester. 3 miles of cars laying on their horns, falling on deaf ears of corn, lined up behind me like a big parade of late to work, road rage, jerk shouting obscene words, flipping me the bird. Well, you may be on a state payroll, but that blacktop runs through my payload. Excuse me for trying to do my job, but this year ain't been no bumper crop. If you don't like the way I'm driving, get back on the interstate. Otherwise, sit tight and be nice and quit your hogging at me that way. I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to a farmer's daughter. I got 2 boys in the county 4-H. I'm a lifetime sponsor of the FFA. That's what I make a lot of hay for a little pay. But I'm proud to say I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my plower, chug-a-lug-a-lugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester. Well, I know you got your own deadlines, but cussing at me won't save you no time, hoss. This big wheel wide load ain't going any faster, so just smile and wave and tip your hat to the man up on the tractor. I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to a farmer's daughter. I got 2 boys in the county 4-H. I'm a lifetime sponsor of the FFA. That's what I make a lot of hay for a little pay. But I'm proud to say I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my plower, chug-a-lug-a-lugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester. I'm a God-fearing, hard-working combine driver, hogging up the road on my plower, chug-a-lug-a-lugging 5 miles an hour on my international harvester.
That's such an awesome song. Hey, what up, Louise? How are you? I hope you were having a wonderful evening, morning time. I don't know. I forget. I'm going to guess morning. Good morning, Will. How are you, man? I hope you were having a dope Wednesday morning. All right. This morning's morning speaker is Adam Roa. I'm not sure who this is. This is a TED Talk. We have not listened to this one before, but it should be a good one. I'm excited. Yeah, the sky is ridiculous this morning. This is a real sunrise. This is happening. Like, it's fucking crazy. There we go. All right, here we go, everybody.
You are who you've been looking for. So stop looking for more unless you're looking in a mirror, because it's about time for you to see clearly that you are who you've been looking for. And that empty feeling you got, that hole in your chest, You only got that feeling because you think you're not blessed with everything you need. You see, we live in a consumerist society, which means they need you to buy stuff. And the easiest way to sell it is to tell you you're not enough. Buy this car, you'll get girls. Buy this bra, you'll get guys. And we're seeing it so much that we start believing these lies. But the truth is, the makeup they're selling to make you feel prettier is the same makeup you buy to stop feeling shittier about this lie they keep telling you that you are not enough. And what about the movies we watch, all the shows on TV? The more I watch, the more I see I need you to complete me.
Good morning, Mindy. We are just starting our morning speaker. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday morning. I'm already all in on this one. This is fucking dope. This dude is speaking in rhyme. Let's go. You got me hooked right now. Let's go.
Huh. And yes, love is the answer. Love is the key. But if you can't love yourself, how can you ever love me? And loving yourself, what does that even mean? Like massages and selfies and that sort of thing? Because the more I think about it, the more it feels weird. I've always thought self-love was something to be feared. I've been taught that arrogance is bad and vanity, it's not good. And even my bracelets are telling me to act how Jesus would. So what should I do? How should I act? I'm supposed to love myself, but how do I even do that? Well, I got a trick that I picked up from a friend that noticed that I was quick to defend her when she'd say something negative about herself. She'd say, I'm so dumb, and I'd say, you're so brilliant. She'd say, I'm so weak, and I'd say, you're so resilient. And when she said, I feel ugly, and I said, you look beautiful, she asked me why I was so dutifully filling up her cup constantly and yet treating my own cup so irresponsibly. Because when I looked in the mirror, my voice was quite clear. You're ugly, you're too thin, your hairline's receding, and you got a pimple on your chin. And that was when she gave me a piece of advice that changed my life. She gave me a hug, and she said, treat yourself like someone you love. Treat yourself like someone you love. And now I had been standing, but I needed to be sitting because I couldn't believe that I had been letting myself keep forgetting that I was who I'd been looking for. And deep in my core, I knew it was time to stop looking for more until I could look through all my fear and look into a mirror and see clearly that the man looking back at me is the only one who can make me happy, and I am already enough. And I'm not any more special or unique than you. That's why I'm here to speak to you. You are already enough. And when you start to see that, you will start to be that. Your world will get brighter, your load will get lighter, and you can see that with life, you can be a lover, not a fighter. And that life, you deserve it because you are worth it. And there's no point in letting yourself keep forgetting, because no matter what you say or do, you are perfect. And so today, I hope I leave you with a direction correction away from the flaws you see in your reflection. They aren't flaws to me. They are simply protection against all the doubts you have of your perfection. So start today. Take a good long look in the mirror and say, I am who I've been looking for. Thank you. That poem is one of the most viral in history. It has been viewed over 250 million times. When it was first posted in 2018, it spread like wildfire, and overnight, I saw an explosion in my social media following. I got invitations to speak all around the world, and I dropped into a deep suicidal depression. I was in Bali when it happened, because that's where you go when you're a hippie and you're healing from a breakup. Tropical weather, great food, beautiful sunsets. And one morning I turn on my phone and I immediately notice that something's different. I have thousands upon thousands of new followers. My poem hadn't gone viral, it had gone mega viral. It got 40 million views in the first 48 hours. In fact, it would continue to get more than 1 million views a day for the next several months. But with that came the messages. Hundreds of DMs that flooded my inbox, most of them being messages of appreciation. They said, I love the poem, thank you. I sent this to my mom, my brother, my girlfriend, thank you. This poem changed my life, thank you. But for every 9 of those, there was one that was very different. One that would say something like, I don't know how to love myself. Can you help me? My husband hits me and I'm too scared to leave. Can you help me? I'm thinking of killing myself tomorrow. Can you help me? And I couldn't. I didn't have an answer. I had a poem that was getting millions of views a day, but I didn't know how to respond to people who needed something more than a poem. And I felt like I was letting them down. I felt like a fraud. I felt so much shame and guilt that my body began to break down until eventually I found myself one day locked away in a dark hotel room, feverish, shivering, covered in sweat, unable to open the curtains because any amount of light was excruciatingly painful to my eyes and my head. And what I didn't know at the time was that moment was the beginning of a long and painful journey. A multi-year quest deep into depression so that I could find the answer that I didn't have. How do we learn to love ourselves? What does that actually look like? Truthfully, I didn't know where to start. And I did believe that self-love was the answer. I hadn't faked the poem. I just didn't know what it looked like in action. Treat yourself like someone you love, but how? For me, that looked like doing anything and everything that I thought would qualify as self-love. If I didn't know what would work, I would just do it all. Meditation, journaling, writing poetry, playing music, singing, dancing, shaking, cold plunges, saunas, taking baths, hiring coaches, doing all the therapies, CBT, IFS, TRE, NLP, EMDR, you just say the letters, I did it. Detoxes, juice cleanses, water fasts, psychic readings, astrology readings, tarot readings, plant medicine journeys deep in the Amazon jungle, punching pillows, primal screaming, and naked mirror work.
Hey, good morning, Roy.
Good morning, Mindy. Good morning, Roy. Good morning, Louise.
We are just hanging out listening to our morning speaker. This is a really good one. Everybody's having a dope morning. Here we go.
Yes, I stood naked in front of a mirror and I said, I love you over and over because that's what you do when you're desperate and a hippie. And the thing was, at the time, I was watching a lot of content about self-love. But the thing was, so much of that content spoke about self-love like it was a switch, an on or an off. You either have it or you don't. And because I believed that, I kept doing all of these things, seeking that moment when my self-love would click on. But it never did. Every day, I kept spending hours showing up for myself, expecting a big shift that never came. Instead, I saw a little one, and then another, and then another. And I started to realize that the reason why I had felt so lost was because I didn't understand the essence of self-love. It's not a switch. It's a result. It is the result of how we show up for ourselves each and every day. Self-love is the byproduct of your relationship with yourself. And it is a relationship that needs all the same things as any other, but because it's inner, we often don't know where to start. So I started to use a framework developed by Dr. Gary Chapman called the 5 Love Languages. In it, they give you 5 categories that you can focus on if you want to deepen the connection you feel in a relationship. Acts of service, quality time, physical touch, gifts, and words of affirmation. Now, these are normally used in context of your relationship to others, but they can be used with ourselves. Let's take quality time as an example. How much connection is actually happening when two people are sitting together, but they're both separately on their phones? And yet, how often do we do that exact same thing by ourselves? We're just ignoring that inner voice in favor of mindlessly scrolling because we've confused the idea of being alone with spending quality time with ourselves. And how about words of affirmation? How would you feel if someone was constantly telling you that you were dumb, that you were not good enough, that you were never going to succeed? And yet, how often do we say those exact words to ourselves, sometimes on a daily basis? The good news is that we can change that through a combination of our attention and our intention. With the 5 love languages used as a direction, we can point our attention there. And when we do that, we will start to catch those little moments when we're not so loving to ourselves. And when you combine that new awareness with the intention to love yourself more deeply, you will start to unlock new choices that you previously couldn't see. Ways that you can actually strengthen that relationship to yourself and love yourself more deeply. And when you start to make those new choices, you will unlock the next clues that the universe is leaving you on how to achieve your intention. Yes, even if we don't like it, the universe is always giving us our next step. Sometimes that next step can be very, very scary, like leaving a toxic relationship, quitting our job, or starting therapy. But often, it's a really small next step, but equally important, like writing a poem, or finally watching that TED Talk on self-love your friend sent you. For me, it was all of the above and a mirror. So for all the people that wrote me asking for an answer so many years ago, I'm really sorry that I didn't have it back then. But I want to say thank you for helping me find it so that I could give it to all the people who need it today. And if you are one of those people, I want you to know that it is possible. It is 100% possible for you to get out of the darkness. And even if it takes years, it is so worth it. I know because I did it. Day by day, the voices in my head got a little less mean. I still get sad sometimes, but I show up completely differently for myself when I do. Because I've started to relate completely differently to my own emotions. I relate differently to other people. And I relate differently to life itself. I learned how to love myself. And just like the poem said would happen, my world got brighter and my load got lighter. And that is something worth writing poetry about. And so I'd like to close today with one more poem. It's a poem that I call Heaven. Can I have everyone take a nice deep inhale and exhale? The most impactful thing you can do for the world is learn how to love life. All of life. Show people that being happy doesn't mean turning a blind eye to the pain and the sadness and the suffering that happens here. Show them that choosing love doesn't mean ignoring fear. It just means being willing to feel. And those brave souls will always heal as long as they maintain the courage to feel. Because the fear of feeling's really at the root of every fear, which creates the fear of living because feeling's why we're here. So you can fight the fact that feelings past have felt so freaking hard, but it's the very fact you have felt all that feels like the part we should celebrate. Investigate. Learn to navigate with ease. Your emotions are the gift God gives you every time you breathe. Energy in motion with the strength to bring a king down to his knees, and yet contained within the emotion is the key to set you free. Yes, contained within emotion is the gift of what being human is, a chance to feel all of life from deep sorrow to deep bliss. And you might wish the two would split, but the twist is that they'll always coexist, because even the heartbreak you hate today had the way paved by a lover's kiss. So you can write your list of how life's a bitch, but don't forget the asterisk, because for all the times you went through shit, it fertilized a lot of gifts. But when you only focus on what you lack, you can't appreciate what you've got. But with gratitude for what you have, you can see that it's a lot. And that is the difference between abundance and scarcity. It's not about what you have, it's about what you see. So the next time you forget how blessed you be, take a moment and focus on the next breath you breathe. The next time you forget how blessed you be, take a moment and focus on the next breath you breathe. And notice, you're right here with me. A miracle, a great mystery. Out of hundreds of trillions of stars and hundreds of billions of galaxies, somehow, some way, you're here today with me, and we all breathe on a spinning sphere of chemicals, spiraling through the universe. You were once one of 200 million sperm. You just happened to get there first. So how could you ever say you're cursed? You've been blessed since before your birth, and you might not think you have it best, but it could definitely be worse. And if you don't believe that yet, go tell the deaf what you just heard. If you don't like what you see, go tell the blind how much it hurts. On your hardest day, when you really want to walk away, go tell the paraplegic how it's unfair. Share how you want to run from all your problems while he's pushed everywhere in a chair. And I'm not saying that life is fair or that it's easy. We all go through a lot. But as you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, don't lose gratitude for the fact that you walk. Celebrate the fact that you can dance and sing. Embrace the abundance in the very act when you talk. Because when you can spot abundance in the simplest things, that's when more abundance unlocks. The simplest things. Taste and touch and breath and smell. Did you know there are people with something called anosmia, which means their sense of smell is completely lost? So while they literally can't smell the roses, do you want to complain? You don't have the time to stop. Because this life is the only one that you've got. And there are people who would trade places with you without a second thought. So no matter how many tears, heartbreaks, or bad days you pay, the cemetery is full of souls that know living is worth the cost. Don't wait till it's too late to learn that lesson. Living is worth the cost. But make no mistake, being alive is not the same thing as living. Just like throwing something away is not the same thing as giving. So if you haven't yet found your love of life, I suggest you keep on digging and allow yourself to feel your way through all the hurt and all the rage. And as you feel, allow yourself to finally turn the page. That's how we heal. And it might hurt like hell, but you'll have shown us we'll be okay to feel it all and still love life. That's heaven. And you'll have helped pave the way. That's heaven. Can you feel it? Heaven is here today.
Damn, that was ridiculously good.
Dang. All right. But no, that was good.
Yeah, I always like to treat yourself like you would treat your friend.
Yeah.
All right. We are 3 minutes out from 4:20. We'll go ahead and play a song and smoke and see where we're at with our morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a dope Wednesday morning. Womp, 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 womp.
Womp,
Womp, womp. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Baby, what do you say we just get lost? Leave this one-horse town like two rebels without a cause. I've got people in Boston, ain't your daddy still in Des Moines? We can pack up tomorrow, tonight let's flip a coin. Heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter. Heads Carolina, tails California. We can load what we own in the back of a U-Haul van. Couple modern day Moses searching for the promised land. We can go 400 miles before we stop for gas. We could drive for a day and then we'll take a look at the map. Oh, heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter. Heads Carolina, tails California. We're gonna get out of here if we gotta ride a Greyhound bus. Boy, we're bound to outrun the bad luck that's tailing us. Oh, heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter. Heads Carolina, tails California.
Let's go, Kinley. Let's go.
Let's go, Kinley. Good morning, Kimmy.
Good morning, Kimmy. I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday morning.
Wah.
Wah, 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 wah. I don't know. Well, there's some good news. Oh yeah, what the fuck am I talking about? Jesus Christ! My bad. Let me try that again. Good morning, Timmy. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. There we go. As Man Bear would say, Tom, can we use this? Yeah, no, not the second. Yeah, okay. Not the first. Okay, thank you. Not the the other. Yeah, that one. Gosh, hard to find good help these days. Like you said, we're on our like 5th or 6th time. I don't know. I just know that's the main, like, you have to be named. That's our main requirement. Like, everything else is trainable, but you still have to be named.
Right, Ma? I agree. What do you wait, hold on. This whole year is flying by. What do you mean?
For real. You tell her, Cornbread.
I'm not gonna tell Ma, are you kidding?
No. She's a gangster. I'm loving the new San Diego cam because it's pretty much timed perfectly to where once the Duluth cam has gone up and risen, the San Diego cam is there. What's everybody smoking on this morning? I don't even know what I'm smoking on this morning. Hollywood and Blue Raz, and then I've been Dying Dream and Blue Suede nut shoes.
Cherry mango and banana muffin.
Cherry banango muffin.
Yeah, there we go.
I like that one. And then 24 karat gold flour. I feel like I got a seed in one of the buds in my grinder, and man, that'll ruin a whole grinder full of weed, in my opinion. Oh. Damn, I'm jealousy of the purple ghost candy. Superproof, I like Superproof, but purple ghost candy.
Good.
That sounds really good. Lava cream.
Ooh. All right, CJ. Okay. Okay.
All right, this is a pretty long video deal, so we're only going to show part of it. But we'll continue it on another day, and we'll do, like, segments in it. But I relate to this so much because it's called How to Be Minnesotan. Let's fucking go. It is a pretty episode.
How to Talk Minnesotan is made possible in part by a grant from the Dayton-Hudson Foundation on behalf of Dayton's and Target stores.
Greetings, my name is Howard Moore, and the deal is I'm your guide in this Minnesota Language Systems video. It's made for people like yourselves, potential visitors from out of state, so you don't stick out like a sore thumb and spoil your vacation. After a few hours of study, you'll think you've lived in Minnesota all your life, and maybe your neighbors will too. What you'll get in the next half hour is basic instruction in how to talk Minnesotan. But we'll also throw in some useful information about Minnesota food and other cultural oddities. Odd to you. I hate to come right out and say it, but a program like this isn't cheap to make. So you'll see a couple of tasteful advertisements here and there from our sponsors. Anyway, stick around and learn how to talk Minnesotan if you feel.
Let's go, Kinley. Let's go.
Let's go, Kinley.
Here we go.
Feel like it. It might even be fun. I don't know. Well, we might as well get started with our first lesson here. These three workhorses of Minnesota conversation will carry you through your first scary hours. In fact, they should be good for a week if you only speak if spoken to, which is always a good idea anyway. Memorize them, work on them at home with your family, repeat them until they're second nature. They're the building blocks of all dialogue. Now, if you fly in, your first chance to try Minnesotan will likely occur at the airport.
We found your suitcase. It got caught in the conveyor belt. Some of your underwear fell out and was shredded by the pulley. Otherwise, it's okay. We taped the handle back on, so that should last you at least into the parking lot.
Oh, thanks.
You bet. Your dog is another matter. We think he's on his way to Kansas City, but no problem, we'll find him.
I appreciate that.
You bet.
You bet is mainly used to answer questions. If you can't think of anything else to say you bet. It's meant to be pleasantly agreeable and doesn't obligate you to a strong position. In fact, hardly anything obligates you to a strong opinion in Minnesota.
Cold enough for you?
You bet.
I don't know about this Middle East peace deal. Seems like all they do is talk.
You bet.
Sometimes the question you answer is only implied.
The humidity sort of gets to you. You bet. But it sure beats a tanning parlor. Those places kind of scare me. You bet.
That's different is indispensable in Minnesota. You bet is a blanket reply on neutral ground with a mere suggestion of opinion. That's different is deployed in all other cases except where whatever is called for, which I'll get to in a minute. That's different means you have an opinion, but you're holding back the details. Here are two Minnesotans discussing bullhead bait.
I suppose you use night crawlers for bullheads. You bet. What do you use? Stink bait. I make it out of rotten hamburger and moldy cheese with oatmeal for a binder. That's different.
If somebody shows you the Holstein decorating scheme in their house, with a Holstein carpet, Holstein paneling, and the udder lamps, you say,
It's different.
if you're dining with Minnesotans during your visit, and they ask you if you like the macaroni, herring, pinto bean hot dish staring up at you from your plate, you might say,
You bet.
but you'd probably say,
It's different.
whatever expresses emotional turmoil of many varieties and takes over in Minnesota conversation when you bet and that's different won't do the job. Whatever can be used to express disappointment.
Your work is good, bud. We've got no complaints. But we're going to have to let you go. It's the economy. Also, we lost your retirement fund in junk bonds.
Whatever. Or it can express resignation.
I'm going to have to replace this whole mess. It ain't going to be cheap.
Whatever. If your wife tells you that her sister and brother-in-law are going to come and stay with you for a few months while they find themselves, you might say, You bet. Or you might say, That's different. But more than likely, you'd say, Whatever. This portion of the program is brought to you by Bigger Hammer Hardware. If you do it yourself, sooner or later you're going to need a bigger hammer. Say you start a home repair project, pretty soon you're in way over your head. Like maybe you didn't understand the difference between 220 and 110 when you wired up the ceiling fan in the kitchen. You turn it on to test it and it sails through the east window. Just give Bigger Hammer a call and they'll send a guy out in an unmarked van. Nobody ever needs to know. Sweetheart, I'll get it. Hey, thanks for getting here so soon.
You bet, no problem.
I really appreciate it. Come on in. See, you brought the flowers. I'm down here on the coffee table. That's good enough. Oh, yeah, those are real nice. You'll like those.
Daisies.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. I suppose you smelt the burnt wires when you came in?
Kitchen?
You got that right. Bigger Hammer Hardware. They're just as friendly as your next-door neighbor, but without all that sarcasm that hurts so much.
And that is our first installment of How to Minnesotan. I love it. All right, everybody. Let's see what we got for tunes here. We'll play one more song and probably say our farewells. Whoa. What's wrong with the sunrise, bruh? Boat. Boat. A blah, 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 boat. That looks like a military boat. That's a scurry boat. That's a serious boat. Cheers, everybody.
It's cereal.
Cereally.
Been up since the crack of dawn, just trying to get paid. Been hotter than 100 suns. I can't find no shade. Just 2 more rows and I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm shutting this tractor down. Give me a half an hour for a shave and a shower, and I'll be outside your house. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. Hard as I worked all day, I'm gonna work harder loving on you. Spin you all over that dance floor, right out of them high heel shoes. And when you're ready to quit, baby, we can slip right out of that barroom door. And when I take you home, don't worry, babe, I'm gonna kick 'em off on the porch. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. A little dirty dancing, a blue collar romancing. I can get cleaned up if you ask me, but I can only get so fancy. Got a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. Got a little dirt on my boots. Got a little dirt on my
Let's fucking go.
Absolutely. Thank you, dudes, for your service. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday morning. And thank you. I don't know. I said thank you twice, but I meant it twice. I don't care. Don't judge me. What up, Scott? Hope you're having a dope morning, man. We're just hanging out. You're actually probably catching the end of the show. We're probably going to say our farewells. And yeah. That's about all I got. Cornbread?
Much love, everybody. I hope you have had an amazing morning, and thank you for chilling with us this morning, drinking coffee, watching the sunrise, getting baked. Let's go. Make sure you're following everybody you're interacting with. Make sure you're following everybody in the Cove Production team because you don't want to miss out. It's Wednesday. Happy Hump Day.
Wah, 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 wah. I got you.
Stay lifted, stay positive, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. Much love, everybody. Enjoy your morning.
Much love, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. It has been a dope-ass Wednesday. Great This Day in History. Much love, Vicki B. Please make sure that you are following her on all the platforms. Buy her a coffee if you are able to. Maybe check out her Patreon and check out her merch store. And thank you for your sponsorship and support, Vicki B. Please make sure you're following everybody on the Cove team. Make sure you're following Sir Cop Slot. Don't miss out on Token Tunes every Tuesday. Great Token Tunes last night. So many dope songs played. Man, they kicked our ass last night. Make sure you're following the one and only Europe Entertainment. Don't miss out on the Europe Nanigans every Sunday morning. Make sure you're following Michael Yukon Manbear. Don't miss out on all the vibes he brings to the shows. Make sure that you are following the one and only Mac Productions. Don't miss out on all the music he's got coming out. Make sure you are following Kelsey Dab's Dabber Chick again. Depending on what Jinx is doing, there may be a Dabber Chick show today. Just keep your eye peeled on that. Make sure you're following the Dabber Chick so that way you turn those notification thingies on, I guess. And make sure you're following the one and only Cornbread. Don't miss out on all the amazing vibes she brings to the shows every single day. Thank you to everybody that helps support Cove-TV. I'll make this possible. Cove-TV is literally brought to you by viewers like yourself. And can I get a woo, Nathan? I hope you're having a wonderful morning, man. We'll catch everybody either at the Dabber Chick show. Don't miss out on Guardians of Unity this afternoon. Don't miss out on Madness. Don't miss out on Sound Injection. Dope-ass Wednesday. And, I don't know. Much love, everybody. And, fucking, this song is ridiculous. Cheers.
Still better love me, and I can be late for a date, that's fine, but you better be on time. Any man of mine will say it fits just right when last year's dress is just a little too tight, and anything I do or say that'll be okay when I have a bad hair day. And if I change my mind a million times, I wanna hear him say, yeah. Time. I need a man who knows how the story goes. There's gotta be a heart beating fine, sweet and breathtaking, earthquaking time. Any man of mine. Well, any man of mine better disagree when I see another woman's looking better than me, and when I cook dinner and I burn it, like you better say, I like it like that, yeah. But if I change my mind a million times, I wanna hear him say, yeah, 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 I like it that way. Any man of mine better walk the line, better show me a tease and squeeze and time. I need a man who knows how the story goes. There's gotta be a heart beating fine, sweet and breathtaking,
want to be a man of mine. That's right.
Big shout out to all of the ladies out there who have drunkenly screamed this song at 2 a.m. at their best friend's wedding dance. It's ladies like you that make this world turn. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. Much love, everybody.
Much love, everyone.
Hot dog.